We should investigate the area first. Got it. Let's try to keep a low profile while we look around.
Now that we've broken out of prison, we have to break back into prison. Wait,
break back out of prison.
Wait. That was probably like a TV show.
Probably.
Watch out for those guards. We can use our gifts to sneak past them.
Let's just walk above the void. Look at that, chat. I'm in the void now.
The void.
Yeah, see? I'm outside of the playable zone.
Oh, that's what you mean. That's only for the floor below.
The guards are limited to this map, but I can go beyond. I like how they're like, cone of vision is like 2 feet in front of them. They're like, I can't see anything directly in front of me.
It's great.
For sure, you good?
Nope, she got there. It's fine.
Hello, friend. Oh. Well, those aren't outfits you see every day. I take it you're not from around here. You wouldn't happen to be those monstrums everyone's been talking about. Crimson King. Who is this man? Thanks again for the fork. Oh, don't tell me. Add all the black haired. Well, now, I never would have guessed.
Wait, who are you? You don't have... Huh? Who?
Who? That was nothing short of astounding. Almost like magic. But magic's not real. You sure this is okay? Revealing your true identity? I'm at all the red. Everyone knows who I am. It would seem the trick is on the other foot this time around. Exactly what happened after you broke out. Or have you always possessed this power? I proceed to tell him my whole story, because no characters can betray me ever. You must be the adventurer.
When have you ever been betrayed?
Allow me to introduce myself in turn. My name is Parks. Glad to see you're doing well. Oh, as one could do locked up in a cell, I suppose. I'm surprised you returned to the prison. At all, much less to investigate it. But let me tell you now that getting a full picture of this place will be far from easy. What makes you say that? Just getting here was hard enough already. This prison's interior features a complex layout of securely locked sectors. Even the guards themselves have difficulty traveling between them. With that in mind, I can only imagine how much harder it would be for you. And what should we do now? As you may know, Balduke Prison once operated as a fortress. There may yet remain a good many escape routes to the outside owing to that. If I were to guess, the underground passage you snuck in from was one such route. So you mean we'd have to find those other ones and try sneaking in again? Would appear so. Sounds like fun. You think so? I certainly wouldn't expect any less from a self-proclaimed adventurer. Parks, right? Do you have some sort of agenda in here? I mean, it's just, you seem to have gathered a fair bit of information. Well now, aren't you a perceptive one, miss? You'll never be betrayed. Krisha Pendleton. Ah, from the company. You have a different air about you from the rest of your family. Even more so if you are colluding with an escaped felon in a place like this. Well, that's because, no need to be so nervous. You're doing this because you have to, no? You're here on no one's accord but your own. I can see it in your eyes. That's right. Same goes for me. I came to this prison seeking the whereabouts of a friend. Him? Who are you looking for? A young man whom I've been able unable to get a hold of for quite some time now.
Who I've been able to get a hold of for quite some time.
Yes, I've been talking to him daily. I just we leave messages to each other. I just don't know where he is.
Oh, no.
Been
He's right
unable.
over there.
He's right there. He's like in your next cell over. Like you could have been talking to him this whole time. This is the last place he should be, but I'd heard reports stating as much. Nevertheless, I couldn't understand how or why. There's no crime he could be guilty of after all. You mean existing in an authoritarian state? That's crime upon itself. Just he decided not to bake bread that day, and he got arrested. Have you managed to find him yet? In a sense, apparently he's being held in a different sector, but I'm afraid I'm at my limit as far as investigating. As far as investigating this place goes. Why don't you work with us then? Work with you? The Monstrums? I don't work with magic-wielding magicians. Magic's not real.
I only
Neither are
work
you.
with non-magic wielding magicians.
Exactly. Certainly sounds preferable to breaking out of here on my own, but are you sure about this? I don't have any powers like the two of you. Well, we can fix that. Get the gun. You make it up for in reliability. I suppose that's as much as I can hope for. Very well then. I suppose this isn't the first time you've bailed me out, as it were. Can I count on the two of you to escort me out of this prison? Of course. Non-magic wielding magicians. That sounds like something from of Loathing, you know? Oh, you can break locks now, just like that. No forks required anymore, it seems. Now then, lead the way, you two. How is West of Loathing, or what's the
You
name?
know how West of Loathing is.
I
You were
know.
there.
Well, I know how West. I forget what the new one's called.
Sorry, no, I also cannot stop calling Shadows over Loathing West of Loathing.
It's of Loathing.
It's
3.
It's even better.
That's good.
There are subclasses.
Nice. That sounds. What's the warning bell? Seems like they caught on to a little scheme. Time to murder some people. Wait, you're the White Cat and the Crimson King. How did the Monstrums manage to break in? Gotta murder them before they let it slip that we're going into the waterway.
Oh no, they're flashing between different states. Ah, my eyes. Too bright.
Let's go.
I should murder those people. Oh, they're still alive somehow. Too strong. Why are the Monstrums helping a prisoner escape? Come on, now's our chance. Let's go. Adol and Christian managed to shake off the pursuing guards soon after. They then proceeded to escort Parks over to the entrance of the Cloaca mine.
Maxima.
Yep. After safely making their escape, the three headed back to their base at the main gates. Main base time. Go. Looks like the Crimson King and the White Cat stuck into the prison. Crimson King, huh? He's that new monster that showed up, right? I guess that means they really are in cahoots after all. Everyone's always talking about how cool he looks. I wouldn't mind meeting him sometime. All that aside, the fact of the matter is that they're breaking inmates out of the prison. What an awful fright. Who knows what kind of criminals those monsters are freeing? Just what is the Roman garrison doing about all this anyway? Usual, the Hieroglyph Knights are the only ones we can depend on. Master Shettlard would have rounded up those monstrums all at once. Makes you wonder why the knights aren't in charge of guarding the whole city instead. Makes you wonder, huh?
So that's what happened in the prison. Anyhow, Adol, take a look at all this. I get that it makes it less conspicuous for us to be coming and going with people here and all. but I'm not especially excited about the whole hiding in plain sight idea. A bar of all things. He might play the part of a quiet old man, but that Parks, gets the job done.
He's definitely not your average guy.
Yeah.
You think? There must be more to him than he's letting on. Well, it will make it easier to gather information from the booze hounds.
Nonsense. I couldn't have done it alone. Carla from Pendleton was of great help. And that was thanks to you, Adol.
That reminds me. Carla mentioned she knew trustworthy people who could staff the bar.
Is that so? I wonder who they are.
If I remember right, the bar manager was some guy. He should be
Very
here soon.
specific, Dogi.
Some guy.
Some guy.
My word! Look at how gorgeous this place is!
Wow, it really is.
You must be Adol. And a doll, you certainly are. You're even cuter than I thought.
Doll?
Oh, Dopey. Of course I didn't forget about you. Those biceps are quite simply ravishing.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Shantae. From here on, I will be your lovely bar manager.
He is something else, ain't he?
Maybe he's just what we need.
And I'm Yufa. I'll be your hostess. I can't wait to start working with everyone.
Whew, she seems harmless at least.
Good. Now that we're all here, as manager, I wish to discuss the first order of business. Without one, a bar wouldn't be a bar at all.
Needs a bar.
And what's that?
My dear Adol,
It's gotta have alcohol.
oh no, but so close. The booze comes after we decide on the menu. Give up? The answer is simple. What the bar needs is a
Yeah.
proper name.
I figured it would be
Not
a
an
name.
option for you to pay.
I
You're
know.
right, Shantae. A name is important.
Don't worry, I picked out a perfect name just for you, Adol darling. Are you ready for this?
Oh boy.
I hope it's not something inappropriate.
I heard you travel quite a bit, Adol.
Is it called the Adventurer's Rest?
But because of your predicament, you're no longer able to do so.
Oh, you don't say.
You're a flower capable of planting your roots anywhere, no matter how barren or harsh. And when spring arrives, a cute, robust yellow flower will bloom.
Why is specifically a yellow flower?
Soon after, it becomes a fluffy cloud of little seeds that float into the
Dandelion.
wind on a new journey.
Mm-hmm.
You, my dear Adol, are a dandelion, and that's what this bar shall be called. I was aghast when Carla told me what happened to you, but I will do everything I can to help you float into the wind again.
Dandelion, huh? I like the sound of that.
You see, I was confident they'd be great. They're perfect for the job.
Yeah, I have to say, I was skeptical, but I think we'll be just fine.
I'm glad everyone's happy. By the way, Adol darling, I have a message for you from Carla.
Oh no. What is this message? I shall never know. is going on? That name.
Oh, hello, Adol.
What are you up to?
I guess there's no use hiding it.
Job, huh?
The truth is, I've always wanted to open a flower shop.
Why a flower shop?
Well, you see, I was relying on the White Cat's powers, hoping it would help people. But it wasn't helping anybody. Not truly. All this time, I was either hiding behind the Pendleton name or the White Cat. That's why I decided to do something. Not as a member of Pendleton, nor the White Cat, but as me, Krisha. I'm doing this for myself.
It takes a lot of courage.
Thanks. I built the shop and picked these flowers all by myself. I wanted to give it a personal touch. And best of all, I can consult for my own business free of charge.
I support your decision. Though consulting for yourself free of
Thank you,
charge
Ella.
is like just running your own business.
Before this, everything I did was a
Always
result of
charge.
a decision someone else made for me. But you're different, Adol.
I think it's a slight mistranslation.
You travel on a road to your own destination. And if a road doesn't exist, you make one.
That's what adventurers do. You're an adventurer now. Congratulations, second adventure ever
I
in
think
world.
you've inspired me to be
Achievement
brave.
get.
Like,
Look, they're building something new here.
are you opening a shop
Suddenly,
here?
everyone teleports right beside us.
Yes, ma'am. It'll be
Oh,
open
no, the
for
mobs is
business
spawned.
very
Get them.
soon. I hope you'll all have a chance to visit. What kind of shop is it gonna be?
That character is not that young.
It's
that
already a
voice.
lovely sight for sore eyes in this dreary part of town.
Oh, yeah, has any news come up?
Oh boy, has there been.
How, did you like how like Activision is,
Thank you
or
for
I
doing
think it is
this,
Activision,
Adol.
suing a YouTuber? Hear about that
Yeah.
one?
Yep.
And honestly, the YouTuber's probably in the wrong.
It seems
Yep.
this is just what she
Which is
needed to
astounding.
finally take that first step.
But also, like, I don't want Activision to win, but they actually have an actual case, and I'm like, grr, why do they have to be in the right here?
She's a smart girl with so much potential, but she's too kind for a place like Pendleton. The company's success is driven by sheer capital and steep profit margins. There's
Screwing
no
people
need for
over
her to
and
be
taking all their
forced
money.
into that kind of environment.
Just said nicely. You're right.
All right.
You really love your sister. Are you pulling up the
It's merely
news?
a pragmatic
Oh
observation.
yeah, I've got the news.
Oh boy.
I've got
Despite
the
her
news.
gentle nature and the fact that she's adopted, we're actually quite similar.
Not blood related?
I suppose you could put it that way, but it doesn't matter to me. I wouldn't treat her differently for something as trivial as that.
Thank you for helping the dandelion.
There's no need for thanks. Think of it as a favor returned for helping Krisha and me. Since you'll be in Balduke for a while, I'm sure we'll meet again soon.
Interesting. So this is the adventurer Adol Christ.
Stalker. What do you mean, so this is the person? You didn't know who I was before you cursed me with a mullet?
No, I don't think she did. She was just like, "Oh, you're cool enough to break out of prison. All right, you got this. Let's go."
Probably. Naturally, some of the residents expressed their resentment towards her, but the positivity of a single voice resonated over them. That voice belonged to Krisha, cheerfully advertising the day's freshest arrangements. It was the first budding flower of many more to come in the shantytown. Meanwhile, I don't know. people.
Oh yeah.
Doing evil
Meanwhile,
things.
no. Meanwhile, this shit. Games can wait.
Games can wait.
The gaming news can wait.
Oh,
You ready
no.
for this?
No. It's killing me. How long I've been out for? What? Another flashback? I'm so confused. There appears to be something shimmering on the floor. Reeling the shiny object in with his fingers. A wire.
You're finally awake.
Who are you?
As you can see, I'm a guard.
Not the same guard, is it?
No.
No.
No, that's guards have been ketchup.
Right, Ketchup is the last guard. How long have I been here?
I'm afraid I don't know. I've just been assigned to watch you.
I need to speak with someone outside.
Sorry, but I can't allow that. I'll bring you food and water, and I'll check up on you on my rounds. Don't try anything funny, okay? Even if you somehow get out of that cell, you'll never find your way out of the prison. Recently, some monstrum called the Crimson King supposedly snuck in. There was a big fuss about it, but we're safe here. No one gets in or out. We're in the most secure part of the prison, the special sector.
Anyway, that was chapter 2.
Interesting. A few days later. Don't worry, I'll throw some theories I got shortly, once we get control again of cutscene. You must be the alter ego of the white cat, huh? Don't take this the wrong way, but I was expecting someone more outgoing. Sorry to disappoint. I thought that if I talked a certain way, I might gradually become more like that. So that's why you sounded different. I also didn't think Adel would find out the way he did. I'm just happy you felt comfortable enough to visit as is. This bar was designed to be a secure location where monstrums can collaborate. You'll be safe here. Make yourself at home. Thank you very much. I didn't know the prison was in such a rough state. We'll need to find you guys a way to check out the other sectors. That's not all. I have new information to report. Not too long ago, I was digging through a list of prisoners for the past 6 months. I discovered that some people were detained despite having no charges. They're arresting people who haven't done anything wrong? Those bastards. I wonder how many innocent people there are now. Currently at least 5 that I know of. So that's too many falsely convicted citizens to be a simple faux pas. That's a French word. Phrase. French.
Yeah.
Your
and
friend,
the flower
is
shop
he one
was
of
in
them?
French.
I know. It's like a French. There's a lot of people named like
And this
French.
place is called Balduc. I have
What if we
no
break
idea
into the
if that's
prison?
Actually,
We might find them
French
there.
are like weirdly gothic.
I mean, it's kind of probably both, to be honest. Oh, that's right. What do they look like? I'm afraid I don't know, but any information you could find. Anything you could find might help. And I'll be on the lookout for anyone who looks like they might be one of them, okay? Here I thought Balduc was supposed to be a safe place. Speaking of which, I hear one of the monstrums is particularly dangerous. He will supposedly attack anyone bearing any semblance of a warrior unprovoked. Feral hawk, huh? Oh yeah, what's he like? Well, how to put this, he's aggressive and rowdy, with a bad temper to boot. He's not even afraid of the Roman soldiers or the hieroglyph knights. He's also been especially unruly when he gets drunk. Now, it sounds like a guy you lock up and drop the key on the ocean floor. Believe me, Warden Bilger has been trying for a long time. The Warden is a virtuous man. Yeah. For the time being, Adol, your goal is to undo the barriers around the city. You should also search for the other ways to sneak into the prison. I'm coming with you. Let's go. Okay. Theories.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Adol, I nearly forgot. There's something I wanted to show you. Ah, yes, the Soul Flame.
We've captured it, and now it is ours.
Is that an antique or something? It does
Next
look like
phase
it's
of our
gone
plan is
through.
in motion.
Funny story. Last night on my way home from a shop, a woman approached me. She was dressed in black, and her said her name is Aprilis. Oh, okay, so it's her. Wonderful. You guys mean the soul lantern? Yeah, the Lantern of Crossing, huh? It's not a soul lantern, is it? Help the Crimson King, yeah? With a lantern.
Yes, Sassy Adol returns.
Hey, if what she said was true, then it must be able to. The Grimwald Nox you were just talking about. It's like an alternate world monstrums are forced to fight in, right? Apparently anyone, monstrum or not, can get into the Grimwald Nox with this lantern. I figure, hey, what's there to lose? Your own soul, Dogi. You die in the Shadow Realm, you die in real life. It's something I could use to help you, then it's alright in my book. Reminds me of the Isle of Saren. Yeah, it's like raid battles like Castaway Village.
We're just
That's
gonna
not
point
all
that
I
out.
could do.
We're just gonna shove that in your face. Hey, remember raid bat? It's fine.
This lantern can recreate instances of the Grimwald encountered in the past.
Here's your raid refights.
Yeah,
Like,
here's the raider
that's-
fights. One last thing. Turns out use for the Twilight Shards have been picking up with this lantern. You can exchange them for something that might come in handy. That just about sums it up. Keep giving it the good fight out there, alright? Yep. Alright.
Not yet.
The Dandelion, a prime location for your hideout. Before you could venture into the city, speak to your friends at the Dandelion first. Alright. Collaborator skills. Theories. Where was I shot? Like,
In
specifically.
the sewers under the
So
prison.
I just got out of the cells and just escaped the guards.
Yep.
And then I got shot in the sewers. Now, what happened when I got shot was I got turned into a monstrum.
Yep.
And then I turned back,
As you can see right now.
as I can see right now. So I wonder if... I guess there wasn't like the Grimwald haze after I got shot to say that I got Grimwalded, and then like my ethereal body came back out while my real body also was just there on the floor and got picked up by the guards and got re-locked up.
You don't think they would have shown that? Because
I
you
don't
didn't
know.
like pass out or anything after getting shot. You were still conscious.
Yeah, that's weird. But so far we've been turned into a monstrum, and somehow there's a separate second Adol that's also just there in prison, but in the special prison. And considering that this guy is looking for another guy who's supposed to be also in like a separate secret prison, I suppose that he's looking for someone who's also a monstrum. And his like normal body is being held in the super secret prison, like where Adol now is. So I'm playing basically my shadow clone right now, or my dark Adol. I mean,
Well, that's just because you dyed your hair.
I got a shadow mantle. Am I not like, you know, Dark Link? Am I not Dark Adol at this point?
Ignore the fact that you dyed your hair black.
Ignore that I'm
Hair
totally
dye.
Dark Adol.
I just mean your hair's red still.
Yeah, I know it's red, but there's also a second Adol, so I'm like, am I just like a second version of myself from the Grimwald?
Who knows?
And I wonder when that
It's
happened.
out there.
So strange.
Anyway.
My other theory.
Now you can
this
talk.
one's more far-fetched.
Yeah.
is that Prillis is the lady that was interrogating me.
Oh,
in
interesting.
In the interrogation room at the very beginning.
Interesting.
And she's like, adventure, crazy. What is this nonsense about fighting gods and magic swords? Also has a gun that turns people into monstrums.
So it's an act. Okay. All right.
There has to be at some point where she has to realize that all of these reports have been made, and she's like, well, they can't be faked, so I guess some of it has to be true. Like, if she's so, like, stuck in her ways of believing that nothing is, like, that I've been saying is real, then she has to either understand that it's real and trying to play that card, like, hey, what the hell are you talking about to me? Or she's just a fool. And she doesn't seem like a fool considering she was sent to interrogate us.
Well, I guess you'll see, huh?
Yeah. Ah, that reminds me, Edel.